Hey guys, this is Jeremy Throwkill with DRS Junk Removal Software. You might also recognize us as Dumpster Rental Systems. Today what I want to show you is the front end side of the website in regards to our software. So right now you're looking at a mock-up site. It's called CTX Junk Removal. We're going to show you how it automates your business, does true online booking, runs your entire operation from the front end to the back end. So as you can see here, we're looking at the home page. What we take, you can have as many pages as you want, landing pages. You can have one made about hot tub removal, piano removal, whatever you want to do for SEO marketing purposes. You're more than welcome to add as many pages as you want. And we have an easy to use drag and drop editor. This right here goes to the pricing page, about us, service areas, and your cart. So if you want to look big like 1-800 Junk Removal and a number of those other type of companies who take authority online, you can now do that. So here you'll see book appointment, schedule free on-site quote, instant quote by call-in. This is great for a mobile feature. And you're even going to see a truck sizing guide so people get a good idea of an estimate of how you price for your junk removal. So if you actually want customers to pay in advance, we can also do that, and our system will keep the card on file. But I recommend you not doing it because I'm noticing the majority of competitors do not charge for that, right? So if you look here, 1/4 size, it says 216. This is all completely customizable. I can even make this a truck and trailer if you want to. But I'm also a true believer in fake it till you make it. What I mean by that, if you want to look professional, pristine, we can even Photoshop your logo right here. Use a box truck. Customers don't care at the end of the day. All they care about is how much junk you're going to haul off. So notice you're going to see here how large the truck capacity is for the bed. 12 foot long, 8 foot wide, 6 feet high. This is nothing new. I'm sure you guys seen things like this before. If you want to go from 1/4 to 1/16 to half a load, we can also go there as well. So look here. I'm going to go ahead and click half load, 380. 3/4 load, 480. Full truck, 580. Single item pickup, notice your refrigerator pops up, and all this says is estimated price, right? At the end of the day, again, we're promoting online booking. Your system can work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, unlike your secretary who can only answer phone calls from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So if you guys are doing Google AdWords and you want a higher conversion rate and you want to operate 24/7, let everyone else spend their ad spend between Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, you can pick up the slack by offering true online booking and put that on your ad, and you will get a higher conversion rate by doing so. Again, a couple tools that we use for SEO purposes. If I click this, it'll drop down to as many keywords as we possibly want. All we really care about is your H1 description here, the first paragraph where we might want to put a rich snippet, something that'll match very close to your meta descriptions if Google decides to pick that up. You can have that here, and if you don't care about that, then that's fine as well. We can even hide even more content here with our read more selection. So anywho, again, more call to action for scheduling online, service areas. This is all completely customizable. This site is designed to convert. So let's go ahead and schedule our free on-site quote. Steps to schedule your free, no obligation on-site estimate. Once you're happy with the price, we'll begin removing your junk right then and there. Step 1, you pick a date. Step 2, we call you 15 minutes before arrival. Step 3, if you agree to a dollar amount, we take your junk. We just want to reiterate that for them. And again, here's a quick, simple guide again of how much you charge for your pricing. So now I'll go schedule now. I'll put my information here. What's good about our system is once they fill this out and they hit continue, if they abandon the cart, they don't book a consultation, you automatically get generated an abandoned lead. This abandoned lead is going to notify you. You're going to get an email, a text message, and you can call that person right away to try to win back that deal. Another thing is our system will automatically email them a special coupon or a promotion, a flyer, if you will. Whatever automated email you want, we can automate it where instantly they can click a link and finish their order again and get a special promotion like a coupon code, right? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click on the date, the 18th. I'm going to pick a 2-hour window. And notice all my information auto fills there. This is completely customizable. Is this a private home or commercial property? Maybe you want to put something in there. Are there any stairs required for this? Any items over 200 pounds, maybe, so you can know if you can limit with one guy going out there to do the job versus 2. This is all customizable. I'm even going to make it where they click on a link right here. A Moodle will pop up, basically a screen, educating them on what they can and can't take. However you want to go about doing this, 100% customizable. And now I'm going to hit continue. And look, it tells me I forgot a field. I'm going to put household debris and hit continue. And notice here it says price will be to determine because we do not know. I acknowledge the service will begin right away if I accept my quote. Again, this is a customizable message. This is just something pre-canned that it'll come with. We can even force them to sign an agreement before they check out online or after online. We can even have them pay a price right now and charge their card and keep their card on file. It really depends on how you want to operate. We can even set up a 25-minute curbside pickup. We can set up the system where they pick a 25-minute time. A truck can show up with a dumpster. They can hand load it themselves. We can give them multiple options. We can even do single item pickups. Now I'm going to go here. Bam, thank you for your order. And next, what I'm going to show you is the back end side of how your business will operate once an order like this comes in. Hey guys, this is Jeremy Throwkill with Dumpster Rental Systems junk removal software. So today what I'd like to show you is the back end of the CRM for our junk removal software. You're going to see today I'm on the home screen on the back end. I have 4 orders for November 17th. That's what we're going to pretend today is. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. You're going to now notice that I have each assigned order with the order number. You're also going to notice the date and the time. For example, here's 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Right here's 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, let's say you had 3 trucks. The system will allow them to book the same calendar time frame, which is a 2-hour window for 3 different times. If you want to put a 30-minute buffer, for example, if someone books from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and you don't want the next person to be able to book until, let's say, 11:30 or maybe an hour buffer, it gives them enough time to go to landfill to dump. We can also do that as well. So it's very customizable for however you want to operate your business. You're also going to notice that my driver on the driver app indicated that there's a 1/4 load, and then that pops up for 216, and you're going to see that right there. If they put half a load, you would then put submit 380, and that will pop up right there. Now, let's go ahead and pretend that your driver had to pick up a piano. So that's an additional charge. We can make that a single item pickup. Let's say that piano was oversized and he, sent you pictures or whatever through the dispatch screen, which you can add right here. You can then go here, edit this cart. You can do this on the fly with our admin app. So let's say you are the actual driver. You can give your driver admin privileges or your self admin privileges. And you can up that fee right here, update the price. And very simple, you're going to notice that you can then ask them for their credit card. You can swipe it. You can also type it in right here manually. And you can even have them sign your terms of service and everything else. Okay. So with that being said, very simple, extremely customizable. Our system will even keep their card on file so you can charge for overages at a later date. So let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. Let's say that your driver went to go do a drop off. You give 1 ton free. And so this one was 2.5 tons. You hit save. And again, they're doing this on the driver app. You can also do it manually, however you want. It'll say it's 1.5 tons overweight times $59, which is $88.50. If you want to customize that, maybe you gave this person a break and you want to give it to them for, your cost, which is $42 a ton. We can even change that as well. Okay. Another thing I want to show you is tip. Let's say the customer want to go ahead and put a $10 tip. Go ahead and put that. It'll itemize it so the customer sees it. They pay for it, sign for it. You start removing their junk, and now you're done. Now what I'd like to show you next is the dispatching part. Hey guys, Jeremy Throwkill here with DRS Junk Removal Software. Today I'm going to show you taking orders over the phone. So customer calls in, they tell you they have a junk removal. Great. You ask them their address. They put 123 All Day Drive as the junk removal address, the city. They put the state. And you'll notice my system automatically charges a travel fee. Now, if you want to override that, that's fine. You can go right here, put the number 0, and it'll automatically override that travel fee. That's really up to you. Let's say that it's just an appointment. That makes sense to override it, right? And now I got an appointment, and now I'm going to ask them for their billing information, but I don't really need that right now because we don't know if they're going to be a paying customer. So they said, hey, you know what, you actually did this before. My last name is Williams. My first name is Ian. Okay, I already have all their information. Once I'm done, I'll go right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just put appointment accepted. And now I just booked it, and I process it without a payment. So now that is booked. Great. Now what I like to do is hit refresh, and I'm going to go back to the dispatch screen. I'm going to click on this book now button. And now I want to pretend that maybe one of your guys, you're a larger company, they're over there at a job site right now, and maybe you want to go over there and maybe you want to go ahead and take the order over the phone. So they say, yeah, boss, it's about a half a truckload. Okay, great, no problem. And they tell you, hey, they actually are going to dump a piano too. Okay, so I need to go put quote by item, and today is the date is the 16th, so I'll put that, and they're already there from 10 to 12, and they want to go ahead and throw away a pool table. I'll go ahead and put one pool table, and now I'm happy with that because that's just something that we charge extra for. And they said, you know, this is a really large grand piano, it's upstairs, might want to charge extra. No problem. You'll just go here and change this price to whatever you feel is adequate, $409. That's what you and the customer agreed on. And now you're done. So now the grand total is $854. Maybe there's something miscellaneous that we didn't think of. For example, let's say that there's a tire. Go ahead and put, you know, the price, $25 tire. And once you do that, you'll see the miscellaneous fee right here. It will show up $25 for a tire, and we went ahead and add that on. Again, just so you know, we can always add as many as we want under the quote by item tab. Alrighty. So now that I got all that done, what I'm going to do is the customer agrees to go ahead and pay it. I'm going to go ahead and charge their credit card. I'm going to educate them that we do charge for any weight over 1 ton. You should be under that 1 ton amount. I don't see that you are throwing away any bricks or anything else like that or gravel that would make me think otherwise. Just letting you know we do keep this card on file for overages, right? So if you accept cash, you can take cash. If you have a third-party terminal, that's fine too. But our system, we provide you merchant services. They're cheaper than Square, Stripe, anything you guys might be using. And plus you get next day batching, and it's completely integrated with our platform as well as QuickBooks. So now I have that. I put the card number in, and I am done with this order. Hit submit, and it'll go book it, and now we're done. Simple as that. Hey guys, Jeremy Throwkill here with DRS Junk Removal Software. Today I want to show you the back end of the CRM for custom pricing regarding special customers. So today I'm going to do a search. I got a special customer. His name's N. Williams. This is a guy who, let's say, owns an apartment complex called Williams Apartments. He calls us 2 or 3 times a month, so we give him special pricing. For example, let's say we do a half a junk removal load, right? Instead of him paying $380, we might have it in our contract where he gets it for $340. On a 3/4 junk removal, I might give it to him for $425 instead of $480. So you get the point. Now I saved it. So anytime I go ahead and book him junk removal, I'll go right here and I'll have that special pricing all saved right here where I don't have to look for it again, and I can book it, and it's always going to be there. So we know he's taken care of, if that makes sense. So again, going back to Ian, let's see here. You can also see I gave him accounts payable lady, Janice Davis. Let's say she wanted to give me an alternate phone number. I can go here and customize this. I'll put add a new field, and I'm going to call this a alternate number. Maybe you want to call it a cell phone. This is just to give you an idea. We can go ahead and make this a text file. I'll hit save. I hit done. And you're going to see here's an alternate phone number, and I'll put that new phone number right here just to make sure I make contact with them. I can put my contract on file right here. Look here, it says 1 ton free. Each additional is $79 a ton. I can actually add a new product here called custom tonnage and do that here as well. All right. Billing, we go ahead and set them as COD, net 5, net 10. We can make whatever we need. Go ahead and make them a net 20 customer. That's how they like to be billed, and that's what y'all agreed on. If I want to look at any of the messages or receipts I've sent them in the past, I can look here. Again, this is just a demo account. Again, you'll see that all right here. If I want to assign a task, for example, let's see what I put here. This was a batch invoice. It says send theme updates receipt to John at Gmail, batch invoice, Ivan. Here's the due date. Maybe Ivan is the office guy that works for us, meaning CTX Junk Removal, this demo account you see here, and he's going to do a batch invoice on the 11th because maybe a customer requested it. If I want to put additional notes, I can write as many notes as I want to right here about this customer. I can make as many fields as I want. Any field that I make here, I can even make it auto-populate to all my other custom customers. So you'll even see all the bookings and quotes we have for them all underneath this as well. For example, let me show you one fake account under my name. I'll put Jeremy. I'm searching Jeremy, and here's Jeremy Throwkill, right? So you'll see I can even link all these together, multiple people with different names that work for the same company, and you'll see all my quotes that I have out right here, right? So anyway, I just want to give you a quick higher level overview of how that works. It's pretty simple. You'll see that we are extremely robust. Another couple things I want to show you next is automation for email and text marketing. So what you do is you click on delivery, and you're going to notice that this right here will pop up, and it popped up on my second window. So here it is. You're going to see I'm going to start my guys off at their first appointment. Let's see at what time that starts, right? Got one that starts at 10 a.m. This is my first one. Here's my second one. Notice it says junk removal appointment. This one right here starts at 12 p.m. And this one starts off at 4. And notice the pin gets bigger right here. This one right here starts off at scheduled between 8 and 10 a.m. So this right here very well would be my first one. I'll go ahead and remove that over there. Move this back over here. Okay. Now before every landfill, I want to make sure every appointment they go to the landfill. Keep in mind, you might win some of these appointments. You might do them right there on the spot, however you operate. So then you'll see a landfill right here. Notice I put it takes 35 minutes to stop. Your landfill might be longer, don't know. I give them a 2-hour window right here. They might beat that. Every job's different. You never know what you come across. The whole point of this is to give you an idea of when you expect them to be back done, right? So again, I'm going to put another landfill stop right here because they're all in Williamson County. And this time I put 45 minutes. It's always slower towards the evening, whatever it might be. Another 2-hour window here. This time I put 30 minutes and 2 hours, and I can auto-populate all these times. Then at the very end, I'd send them back to the yard, and this should have said clock out. I put click out. All right, and I give them 5 minutes for that duration. Now for this truck, I'm going to see who I should assign, right? So by doing that, I'll go here. And I'm going to start them off at the warehouse. You can call it a yard if you want. That's fine. The driver's name is Jeremy. His assistant's Mark. If we need to add another person to schedule, I'll go ahead and put Ivan. And I can also go ahead and print out all my routes in the order that they're going to be set up in. And let's go back here. And once I do that, I can also go ahead and text message everybody their estimated time of arrival with a pre-canned message. I'll hit send, send, send. It'll say this is so-and-so with CTX Junk Removal. Your estimated window of arrival time will be between this time and that time. It's really customizable however you want to do it, right? Now I want to go view my route, make sure it makes the most logic. And you'll see right here, it says that we start at 9 a.m. We should be at the first place by 9:30, and this, that, the other. So you also got to keep in mind that, that's too early. Your first start time is at 8 a.m. I mean, that's too late. So you need to go right here, and I already know it's a 30-minute drive. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. Now I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to go back and view my route. And 7:30 right here. You're going to see the next one is going to be at the landfill, and we got to make it here. It says we're going to arrive around 11 a.m. for this one, and around this time, this, that, the other. So really, guys, it all depends on, if these people book at random times, you want back-to-back slots, you can. This is all customizable. This is just to show you how routing works. So keep in mind, this is just a pre-canned demo, right? So approximate distance of $128.49 is what your mileage reimbursement is at 57 cents a minute. It integrates to QuickBooks. So here's your mileage reimbursement. All right. If I like this route, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and send it to my driver right now. And my driver just got a text message. They also got an email. They know what time they need to start work. They have a whole, they know everything that's going to go on for the entire day. And from there, they can operate and run your entire business. All right. So while they're there, now what will happen is when they're on the dispatch screen, your driver's going to indicate how big the loads are. You can give them admin privileges where they can charge and swipe cards and have them sign agreements all through the app. Or if you're a large company, you have a dispatch screen, they're going to put the load in. The customer is going to go ahead and call the customer, collect payment over the phone if that's how you want to operate too. If you have questions, like you tell your driver, send me pictures of that grand piano. They can go ahead and with the driver app, add an image right here. Send me a picture of that hot tub. That way you can do quotes really quick on the fly, operate your business. And our system is 100% cloud-based, works for Apple and Android. You can also use it on tablets as well. All right. So with that being said, next thing what I like to do is get to reporting. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move on to truck tracking. If you look here, at any given time, I can click on a truck. And notice I don't have it assigned to a driver. I can click this drop down. This drop down will have all my driver's name, and I can see where they're located at, and it'll give me typically within a 4-minute update. I believe we can even make that shorter, and I can even scroll this across and see the entire history, and you'll see a truck moving around and a different icon and a truck icon all around town and see where he ends up at. So that way, when you're doing dispatching, you typically do it on 2 screens. You know where to drag your last minute orders at. Hey guys, next things I'd like to discuss is reports. So we just got off customer profiles. Let's go ahead and show you a few of the basic ones. One that's very popular is open accounts. This is going to show you all your COD customers, all your net 5, net 10, how many days past due they are, and who you should be billing today. So I'll go ahead and click on open accounts. And you'll notice here, it'll show me each individual company right here. If I decide I want to go ahead and batch invoice them because today their bill is actually due, again, I can go there and batch invoice actually I can batch invoice them on a customer level, or I can send a mass message to every single one of these and saying that they need to go ahead and pay their balance. So let me give you an example. Here's like one solo company, maybe it's our small roofer. We did this one earlier, and I want to go ahead and let them know that their balance is due. They can click on this link. They can pay it on file. If I want to make a custom one, it said that they do it via check, or I can combine the both. I can do that as well. Once they pay, it'll close out their balance. You'll even be notified that they paid the balance. They'll even get updated receipt automatically. You do nothing. It does everything. Now, let's also pretend that you have a rule with anyone that's past 15 days on order. Let's pretend that the Marsh company was 15 days, which right now it says 4 days past due. I might have it in my contract, and this is what I like doing as a best practice, where I automatically have their card on file. If they use a debit card, and this is a training site, they'll click on card on file, and they'll hit submit, and it'll automatically charge their card on file. They'll get updated receipt because they failed to pay their balance right out the gate. So with that being said, that's how you knock those out. If you want to go ahead and click on any individual order number yourself to see why maybe something is so high, you can click on here and go that route as well. So either way, it's pretty straightforward, and you'll even see the different notes right here as well. All right. So what I'd like to do now is go ahead and show you some other popular reports and discuss what they do. So scrolling down, a very popular one is going to be employee sales by activation date. It's going to show you all of your dispatch personnel by name, what orders they actually took, and how much they actually made your company in revenue for as far as taking the order. It'll also show you how many orders you got through the internet, meaning people booked online. Again, this is a training count. I'll go ahead and click on here so you get an idea. You'll notice that it only shows me, and it'll show you how many orders that I've actually purchased in the month of August, which was 4. And if there'll be another one that would say online, if I did it online, there'll be another one if I had an associate or someone else who had admin rights who also took orders. Going back to reports, one of the most popular ones that I love is abandoned carts created and incomplete orders created. Incomplete orders are someone going through the system, they went through the website and they didn't complete it. You should have already received a email notification of this. And if you had it set up where our system automatically emails that person 10 minutes later if they don't check out online, then it already notified for them. But still, I like to run them early in the morning. Ones that came in last night, I like to run them in the middle around lunchtime and again towards the end of the day, so I can follow up with anyone who maybe not moved forward and see if I can close them down. So this is a very popular one. Here's one that shows signed orders and unsigned orders. So example, if you want to see who hasn't signed the orders yet and what date they're scheduled to be delivered, you can click on here. But this is also why I prefer to force them to sign the agreement before they can check out. And that's also a good way you can do invoices for homeowners, where you can say, here, sign this, and you can place your order right now. I'll go ahead and send you a quote with the link. And you can also tell them, or you can simply go check out online. That way you have a contract on file regardless. If not, it'll send an automatic email, and it's about an 80% chance that they're going to just click the link and sign the terms without you having to do a follow-up. So right here, you'll notice these individuals haven't signed the agreement. I would click this link right here, and all I'll do is I'll send them this unsigned contract reminder. But we also have in our system where a day before their delivery, if you choose to have this rule and decide to make an email where it says, here's our best practice for using our dumpster, this is what is allowed, this is what's not allowed, and here's a link to our terms you haven't signed yet. So you can also automate a lot of this as well. So now I sent it, and now Josh got that email. Now going back to reports, there's so many of them. You're going to notice we can do sales by city, sales overview by date range, daily sales, month to date. You can do sales delivery versus pickup, annual growth, order options. I mean, the list goes on and on. You can also see employee reports, very popular one, especially those who take advantage of our driver app. When the driver logs into work, he clocks in and he clocks out. You can put an exact amount of money that that individual made hourly, saying $15 an hour. We can tell when he clocked into work, where he clocked in at work, what time he clocked out, and where he clocked out. Make sure he's not milking the clock. And you can also assign the driver play here. So anywho, if this were set up, you'll go to employee time cards. You'll see me. My name's Jeremy. I work 2.57 hours. Total hours for this month is 2 hours 41 minutes. I get paid $15 an hour, and I am owed $38.55. If I want to go ahead and do this by a date range of, let's say that I do payroll on the 1st and the 15th, I'll just click on the day, and I'll click on August 1st. Then I'll go to my other range, which will be August 15th, and it'll show me exactly how much my paycheck should be. And obviously it says no data because this is a training account. So anywho, here's our knowledge base. Let's say I want to go ahead and learn about my driver app today, and I want to go ahead and train my driver. I can literally train my driver in about 10 or 15 minutes. And it'll literally give them step by step of how everything will work. So you can go here, watch this video, and you'll see side by side how the driver app works. And here's how routing works right here. And let's see what the driver sees. So this is something we're going to elaborate a little bit more on our next topic when we talk about routing.